giving you a subject. They are just wanting to look in to all of these emails, and so you have this huge broad. You don't know what they're looking for, and I would ask, what is it that you have? I just want to see it all. Well, at that point, you have no basis. You have nothing to go get for this person. It's just, reading every email. And attorneys rewrote it,
Yeah.
they picked up everything that the statute had changed or anything like that. They put that in there. Um, and I tried very, very hard to make sure that I called. I mean, I had people that would ask for the same thing 3 times. And I'd have to remind them they've already got it. But I'll be glad to do it again if you want to pay the charge. And then I had I have downloaded Leonard's, Mike Stewart's, and
Their entire personal email account?
yes.
Okay, because I had a question about, I just
Now,
discussed
I
about
went
this.
through them,
Right, yeah.
and I redacted stuff that had redactable stuff in it, information in it. But they all have business. Randy Merritt has business.
Yeah.
You said to me one time, you do not believe what people can get about other people's business.
It's nobody. That's not public.
Sounds like Gestapo tactics.
It's exactly what it is. I mean, I went to Talcott Electric this morning. They're no longer accepting cash for payment. After May the 1st, you can't pay your utility bill in cash. They won't accept it. That's un-American. I'm sorry. It's our currency. It's the same thing here. What happens?
Legal tender.
Well, yeah. What happens here is the commissioner's job. I had a personal computer at home. I took that thing, had it cleaned out, and I hadn't done another thing. I never will. Well, wouldn't do now anyway. But why would I expose myself to somebody I didn't even know going through my personal business?
So people had to give you their password to their personal email account?
No. They
How
had
to do
to
it.
bring their computers in here, either their laptop
Yeah, that's just,
or their hard drive.
Okay.
I'll look down there, and Lynn was walking in the back door, and I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "You said you wanted this. Put that thing down. I'll get somebody to get that for you."
Yeah. Okay.
But everything of their personal business is on there.
Have you gone through text? Did you go through text messages?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I was saying before, but it was hard to get this kind of, I talked to her when she told me this. I tried to bring it here.
I thought Jerry Moore was going to have a cardiac arrest. He says they're not getting off, and he's a developer. He's got
Yeah.
stuff in
Deals out there and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's stuff about your mortgage, your children. I mean, it's repulsive.
And I just
It
found out
should not be allowed, and the school board does not allow it.
this week that
Now, what they do is they have understanding with their employees, and they keep it separate, which is what I tried to do the year before I left, was make sure all those commissioners don't do it.
we're gonna have to stress that.
But they had rather do it at night, because most of them have other businesses that they do during the day.
Right.
So whatever they were seeing here, they started saying, just send it to my personal. And I said, no, you don't want to do that. Well, I don't want to spend 6 hours in there going through 400 emails every day. That's your choice.
Well, the alternative, yeah. Such
So,
different, yeah.
so that's that's a personal choice,
Yeah.
and they have to make it. But
Yeah.
you can catch me doing it. And the number of emails just within this office has stopped. I mean, we're all in such a small area, we just would get up and talk to each other. I mean, why should we subject ourselves to that? I'm not saying don't have a right to it, but I'm just saying if you don't want to do it, there's a way not to have it happen to you.
Well, it'll be interesting when you all get a chance to talk to Heather on Friday morning. I'll be interested to read the notes from that about.
You're not gonna be here.
No, I've got to be at 8 all day Friday. I hear an 8-year-old with my sister died early. Well, he was 4. He's 8 now, second grade. Part time. I share with his father.
Or I hope it's one.
Well, that's
Correct.
part of the problem. It's not.
And then didn't they stop charging if it was over 30 minutes?
Oh yeah, when that thing came up with Ben and Craig about the mortgage thing, they just shut down. They just don't charge. They didn't charge me at all. Now I don't know whether they didn't spend more time.
And that may be fair.
Yeah, all I got is what they sent me to charge, but after that there was never a charge by them, no matter what the request was.
I think we're going to try to get, he's one of the folks from Inspire, and I guess to talk about the shortfalls in the system, and then we're going to get that cost guy, I think. He does the county website.
James.
Oh, James Costa.
Oh, Costa. Oh, Steve kept saying cost, right?
I believe he did.
I think he did.
Yeah, okay. All right, now I know. Okay.
But that's okay. Sometimes when we think we know
What
something, it's not.
question then should we ask of each? Then we had also talked from a policy angle of just saying, look, as of this date, everything's fair game.
Well, we talked about seeing if that was possible.
Right.
Because we don't know it legally, and that's a question you need to ask Heather on Friday,
But-
if it's possible to do that. If there isn't,
No, I was just asking.
When you say fair game, what do you mean?
Every email is, like we talked about the notice last week, we had talked about.
technically it is fair game now. I mean, it's
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
it's all fair game. I mean,
But I mean, that sounds like you're.
Game is hurt. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, you're just joking around.
Speech, but no, the idea that you could.
All information should be available to the public as long as it conforms with the county procedure.
with state statute.
Well, attorneys wrote it. It does.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. Like right now, we've said that you can ask for a time period, and you can ask for all the emails between certain people. So you can give names
And a
and a time
subject.
period and a subject. But it sounds like you didn't always have a subject.
I didn't. When I was given one, I did, but you still get. Yeah, if somebody wants to see a contract, they can give me contract for 6 years. I mean, there's all kind of contracts out there. Every time it comes up in any document, you're loading it up out there. That's too broad. That is way too broad. If you want to know a contract for road building or every contract that was done with DOT for 06 and 07 with Wakulla County, you have something to go by.
What I'm wondering is if we can legally create parameters, and that's what I'd like to see you all ask Heather is it possible to create a request form where you say, here are the dates, here are the names, and here are the keywords, and you have to.
That's asked for on it now. They just don't always supply it as they
Well, that form isn't very specific. Like, I'm thinking of a search field form that you use.
I'm talking have a person that just simply wants to know what is out there. I just want to see what all y'all been talking about.
Then you got to pay.
They've got
This
to
has
pay
be
for
revenue
it.
neutral.
I mean, that's
what I've been
not,
trying to
that's not, that's only serving one person's agenda. Do they have a right? Yes. But they need to pay for it.
Will you talk a little bit, you told me some things about, and you had asked, so I think I'm answering part of your original question, is what me and you talked about. One thing was,
Well, he and I talked. Steve and I talked. I mean, everybody's talked to me except these two.
was
We're talking
on an
today.
email, on an email, you have to read, you have to go read all the way back through the whole chain of emails.
Correct. In
And
the
each
attachment.
attachment, and if you, that may be it, but elaborate on that a little bit so that there's this, they get the same idea kind of how big, just one email turns into this big bubble in here.
It does. You potentially can have, and one problem with it is if it's a chain, it picks it up every new one sent. So you have the original, and then you have the two that were sent, and then it picks up the three that were sent. Well, you still have to read through it.
You're saying you have like
It's a pyramid.
an upside down pyramid.
Correct.
You know?
Correct. You start with one, and then, okay, you get up to here, and you don't realize that in this one, they have attached something different than was attached to the first one. So you have to read it also. And if,
That would be a good reason to be very specific,
It
so that
needs to be.
nobody, so that you don't have this, basically it's shaped like a flower pot,
Yeah.
you know?
That's kind of why I wanted you to elaborate, so, because I can't explain it.
because people don't, it's not human nature to think of these things when you're requesting something.
Right.
And so I would try to explain it, and in most cases, the person would understand and say, okay, let's see what we can do. In a lot of cases, I was just told I was trying to hide something from that the county didn't want out. I mean, to my face, that's what I was told. Basically, I was lying. And
See, now, I've seen office policies before, when you have people come in and they become disruptive, you ask them to leave and they can come back later when they can behave.
well, I have done that. I have said, I'm sorry, I can't speak with you anymore, and I will leave. And then they're still out there. Laura or Colleen, who's ever out there, gets it if I leave.
I guess it's public record, so there has to be, I know what you're saying, I'm with you. But on the other
Well,
hand,
nobody should sit there and take verbal abuse, is what I'm saying. That's
Nobody.
ridiculous.
nobody agrees with that more than me. Maybe you, but
And
I'm
it
second.
was several people. It was.
I agree.
Total, yeah, I know you do. I know you've always been very respectful about it. But that's not who I was talking about either. So, but I mean, you have people that absolutely know I'm going through these files and taking this out and taking this out. I never did that. I don't want to get prosecuted. Come on.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on you, definitely.
And especially if this position is not an attorney.
Okay.
Because there's stuff that I don't know that needs to be reviewed. Now, I try to keep up. Every time something comes up with the legislature and it changed, I went out to, till money got short this last year, I went out to FSU to that 3-day course they gave every year right after session and updated us on everything. And that was really the only training I had during the year that was kind of a refresher. It's an extremely good course. And it was, what's the name of that place?
There's somebody that,
Yeah, the got the equipment where it would work, it would dump everything that didn't have this code, then you could go back and look at this part over here. But there again, that's subjective to the person sending the email. And if you forget to do it, the county's still liable if you let something slip through.
Well, this comes back to training, the training aspect.
Correct.
But you got people sending emails in. I'm some old guy who lives out in the country, and I send
Try this.
commissioner.
We had to download Blue Cross Blue Shield. Would you do insurance is the check for Blue Cross Blue Shield? What you think you're gonna get?
A lot of medical stuff, private medical stuff, right?
So redacted
And
is the only way to do
I
it
bet
for
you
sure.
every document that Blue Cross Blue Shield or CHP or whomever we did had has the word insurance in at least every single one of
Well,
those.
there are HIPAA laws out there. We better be careful.
Well, but I'm saying, that's the reason it takes so long to sit down and go through. That's the reason you're a wreck. When you've got all of these, you have to read it, concentrate. You can't do it when you've got phone calls coming in. You can't do it when you've got contracts. Have to get up from there, come in here, do a letting,
And
go back in there, make sure everything hits the paper on time.
wait a minute.
FEMA's crawling down your neck. I mean, you know,
And we get the lowest paid person to do it, right?
that's correct. And I was the lowest paid person.
No,
My fault.
I'm saying that
My
from
fault.
the
I
opposite
tried to give you a
perspective.
raise.
I'm saying it
And
from
the
the
public
opposite.
raised such a stink about it, I didn't get to get a raise.
You being the lowest paid person is fine, but my point is we do something that's so important by the lowest paid person. No offense to you.
It is.
Bob,
It is.
I think it's most driver, man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I mean, you don't,
I say those things all the time.
it's kind of demoralizing when you work that hard for somebody and they look at you and say, you didn't give me all of it. I know you got more. You're worthless. So I told them when I had enough, I'd go to the house, and I did. It wasn't necessarily this, but that was a part of it. Because it's just ridiculous.
So not only did we lose you, we lost all your information in your little computer.
Well, that's what I was doing, and there was the new lady that's doing contracts and stuff. Was trying to get her with, because you had road paving assistance
I have a
And
thing
you
about
wanna
how
know-
you gonna get around
yeah.
redacted. And
Well, I mean,
it
come
comes to
on.
code, and now you're talking one person that's missing. But if you got everybody, and then their kids are crying and sick with fever at home, and they ain't with it that day, something ain't coded. I just don't know how you can do that.
It is a job nobody ever wants. Because it doesn't matter how hard you work, some one of those requesters is gonna find fault with you. No matter how hard. I tried, I know, as hard as any living human being could try to get that information to people. I know I did. I have nothing that I held back. I went down to the old airport office in jeans on a Saturday morning and sifted through 14 file cabinets to get information for somebody.
How did you even know where the heck it was?
It was the airport office. If it was going to be anywhere, it had to be in there.
And you don't get paid.
And then those people got fired. Or laid off, or whatever you want to call it. You know? So, what did it fall to? It fell to me to go do it. Because it was a request.
Oh my God.
What I'm trying to figure out, trying to deal with policy concerns, which is where, I really want to pick your brain on, but IT, hardware, and software, right?
Yeah.
And then the legality, see, what's the liability, for example, last meeting, which, well, I mean, not there, it's just we got a little more depth about trying to code, where you would self-code your own stuff.
Which as you mentioned.
Yeah. Which, say in the subject line, if there was, statutory exemptions, social security numbers, those kind of things, were in the employee employment manual, I guess. And everybody was familiar with it. You would put in the subject line, exempt or EXT or whatever, additionally, or a code somewhere in the body of the letter, or in the body of the email that said, you had exempt material in there, where,
But that's only as good as the person sending the email. You still
Exactly.
have to review it. Still have to review them. Because
but,
somebody in library down there is not going to be thinking that what they're doing is anything at all, and they don't code it because they only send 4 emails a week. You still have to have somebody look at every one of those emails.
That's what I'm saying. If you knew a better way to do it, you'd tell us. Is that fair to say?
The better way to do it is to have the requester narrow the search to where it is a legitimate request, not a witch hunt.
And if it was self-sufficient as far as what it costs to put it there, probably would narrow itself some.
Correct. If you're just interested to see what every county employee talked to them, and when I say, okay, was there a charge? No, it was under 30 minutes.
Knowing that it probably, you don't know.
I don't know
That's
that.
the word.
I'm just saying that
It don't matter if it
we
was.
have run things before, and it took longer than that. I don't know if they have new equipment or whatever, but the charging just ceased.
Now, another thing is, when you talk about cost, is Jessica may decide she's not going to work weekends. So she says, I'm going to have to do this through the week. It's just going to take what it takes, and that's going to
It'll take longer.
create some other cost or some longer to get results back. And I just want it to be self-sufficient.
Are we going to have to buy hardware and software to accommodate this
I don't think we know yet.
keyword? We don't, really
Well,
don't.
can I see search keywords?
Yeah.
Well, she says they can search keywords. So
Okay.
maybe-
What? It's the volume. If you take any of those three parameters and reduce them, your volume goes down drastically.
It does, yeah.
So it's not that you can't get the information, but someone has to be looking for a specific something.
Well, how do they know whether or not you've given them what they asked for?
They don't.
That's why they called her no good and all that other. Because they say she's keeping things from me.
You don't know.
Honestly, you don't know.
Well, nobody knows until you run it.
Right?
But
Then you have to have
I'll
a person.
stand before the Supreme Court and said I gave them everything we had that was produced.
It's a good faith thing, basically. That you have to say, do I think these people are acting in good faith and not violating the law that they have fulfilled this request
Right.
in
And there's
truthful,
probably
honorable fashion. And some people are very suspicious. Some people are conspiracy theorists. Some people,
and there's
Just
consequences
go with
for
what
not.
you give them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
But you don't know.
but see, a lot of times there would be a specific document or an email out there. They didn't want to tell me what that was. They just gave me this broad thing, hoping they'd scoop it up in it. And then when they went and didn't see it, they thought that I would help. Well, it could have been whoever told them about it, got the wrong date,
but
got
also, you
You
read
know-
their mind and you knew the exact thing they wanted and you knew exactly what to hide from them, right?
are minimums?
Those are statutory, those are set by statute law.
Are they set specific, can't charge no more, no less? Are they minimums?
Or that's the maximum you can charge. 15,
Yeah, I think it's
20
maximum.
cents.
I think it is
The
maximum.
maximum.
Now,
Now,
I've heard
it's not the
different.
maximum that the clerk can charge.
I understand.
The clerk gets a
Well, there's
buck
an
a
issue
page.
about,
Yeah.
the actual, see, this is.
But they're
sort of
really,
typical
it's
thing.
really the same sunshine law to them.
If you can
Their
read it.
information has different
The
redactable
staff
parameters.
variable. This is right, so this is per page, so you have actual, there's a producible, like a product, and that is set standard. But then staff time, because the lowest paid person in one county is different than the lowest paid person in another
Right.
county, because like here in Wakulla, we don't pay our people hardly anything. Leon County, they make really good money, so it's more expensive for a public
So
records
you-
request up there, because
Yeah.
people get paid more.
Will you get a CD for $1? And I've paid $1 a lot of times, I
Yeah,
understand.
sure.
But it takes less than 30 minutes to do it, and the CD costs more than $1 probably.
Yeah. So but that
So it's
evens
just-
out kind
But I
of.
mean,
No, it
it,
don't,
it,
because
you
it
know,
takes less than
It takes less, it costs less.
Well, say this
to produce it, doesn't it?
the time. Well, there's
It's
time and then
20
there's
bucks.
the physical product. Like staff time versus the actual like
Staff time.
tangible item you're getting.
Expensive.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
if it's under 30 minutes,
They don't cost it. So that CD's costing the county $20, per se, and we're charging $1 for it. Now, we may can't
Well,
get
where's
back
the
to
$20 come from?
Well, you gotta tell her, and then she's gotta tell somebody, then they got to go get it, then you
Staff
gotta take
time.
time to
So you're
record it,
saying
then you gotta
staff
have
time is
equipment to
more.
do it.
that's the
Okay.
reason the clerk charges 10.
But
Because
how much
Evelyn
money
is the only one over there that can do it. She's the only one that does it, and she has to download what she does, and it's a CD. It's the same thing for $20.
And
I mean, for $10.
I'm okay with it, except for, I would rather it be $1, because I bought lots of them, but now you can go on YouTube, you can see them for nothing. So if you're gonna get a copy of it, I don't see why you shouldn't have to pay for copies. But if we can't go over that, that's what we gotta ask Heather. And I've heard different, but I trust you, he knows a lot about this stuff. If that is the maximum that we can charge, then we have our issues with
But
what we do.
the variable is what is what is being questioned.
I agree. That's just someone to bring out that the little, but the variables are absolutely where it's got to be made up, the
I
difference
think-
if it's gonna be.
Our goal really needs to come up with proposals for procedures, and then
both, I'd say, I called, I said, Bethany, I've got another one, it's gonna be horrendous. She said, don't send it to me till Friday. This might be Thursday afternoon. She says, cause I'm not gonna be even in town. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you. Just don't open it till you get in town. She says, I can't do all that and be in court stuff at the same time. She said, I just cannot do that.
Here's the thing, reasonable people have reasonable expectations. When the expectations are not reasonable, it doesn't matter who it is, you can't please them. You can't.
Well, and you can fulfill it and then it didn't get what they want, so they'll come at it a different way and ask a different question.
Which I think
So
should be a
then-
separate request.
When the
Correct.
attorney backs off, I
But
think
so
that's
many
wrong.
times they'll say, well,
Because they don't
let me see if we can do this. I need to change that to do so and so.
I think you submit a request and a deposit for every request.
Which wasn't, I did not, I was instructed, do not charge the deposit.
I think we might have been
Let me-
over backwards for political reasons.
They asked me for, I bugged, I said, after 2 weeks, I said,
And I had contacted you in the middle to let you know it was being worked on.
Every 5 days.
5 days. Yes, I did.
what's up? And then I got an answer. There's 801. If I'd have known that at the time, I never got this. Where the procedure goes, what in your request is, that's a.
You don't know that till you run it.
Time, you get an estimate.
Can you run it without reading it, just to say that this is the number of emails before you ever even go through?
Well, then the work's been done. IT has done their job. If you
Then
charge
You
like,
have to read them though, right?
Not before he gets
Yeah.
into it,
So that's only
but-
part of the job.
but you don't know what he's gonna get.
Well, the deposit would cover IT's part of it, so you have to pay, you have to do a deposit regardless. You're gonna make it, and then you decide if you're gonna do the rest of it. But I think I mean, it's like part 1 and 2 of
Yeah,
it.
but Hugh was wanting me to give him a number that I didn't know until it was done.
Well, I think that
Is he
the
talking about
IT
reading
run
that,
has to
or-
cost money.
Or
Just
just get-
run it. You can look at it and see how many emails,
He
but you
doesn't
don't
read it.
know how
Right,
many
but
of
the
those.
IT
But you
run.
don't know how many of those are gonna fit his request.
See, your request, here's where search terms come up, because, all right, let's say that it costs money just to run the search terms, and say, you're gonna give me these search terms, okay? So you better make it worth your while, because you have to pay for the search. That's part 1. Search turns up, you say, well, your search term in the emails showed up this many, do you wanna go forward with this or not? And then, but it's,
And
you
you
have
did.
to charge for the search, and you have to charge for the actual review. I mean, that's 2 different processes.
First 30 minutes free.
There's IT, and then there's the physical person who's gotta read them. So it's 2 different things. It should be
It
separately.
really is, and when you have 43 requests outstanding at one time, and you're one person, fussed and carried on about that, and I think we ended up with $52 was the deposit. If it was, if it were a certain amount, like
Let me, I can answer that question very well, because in the statute, if I can find it fast, it says $10 or more,
But when you
is where it starts. If it's gonna be $10 more, you start putting the deposit
I
down.
think maybe we have to have, if the law will let us, a service charge for the initial IT request, and a
The law will let you.
deposit for the kind of, the entire public records request. So there's no deposit you can get back. So what happened?
It's what?
Hasn't been living.
Well, it's first time for everything.
Sure, I know, I've had the question, and I presented this question.
Why is this beginning to feel to me like much ado about nothing? I really,
That's where I came in.
Because you're fixing something that's not broken.
This
mainly.
policy right here is good enough for me. I think it needs to be implemented.
There you go.
The first 10 minutes is
This
the
is
first
what I was
one.
trying to find, and
Yeah, now you found it on that last page, the 10 minutes?
well, the estimates in this is $10 must be paid.
Well, that,
The custodian will estimate all costs associated with fulfilling that request and provide that estimate to the requester within 2 business days. That's the most.
And then you get after,
Wire
you get an estimate.
estimate's free.
because you get the first 30 minutes free,
What if it takes more than 30 minutes to do the estimate?
then you charge for that.
But dear,
Charge
see,
them.
there's
Did-
cannot be charged. When Virginia went to the airport office to get those documents, I'm assuming you had a request, you had to go down there and look at the full event. By statute, there's no charge for that, by statute. The costs associated with retrieving a document, a hard copy document from that file in the airport office, is not billable to a citizen. You with me? It's just
They're
not.
it's still the time.
No.
Is it in the statute? Yes.
Where?
Well, I'll find it for you if you like. But
Staff time is staff time. It doesn't matter. Well, that's something you need to ask Heather. Heather needs to be asked that question.
write it down.
let's, somebody just tell me what to write down.
Is document retrieval time,
Staff time to retrieve.
Billable to a citizen.
Because it really seems that any process that has to be taken, if you have to drive to a warehouse, if you have to touch documents versus go
If
on a
I sit
computer.
in here and watch somebody go through a file, after 30 minutes, I charge them. That's staff time. It's the same thing.
3:30, someone had paged it.
I have to leave right short.
I do too. I've got stuff.
so that's where I've been with, kind of where I'm at here, that I don't care what you get. It's public record is public record, but it just don't cost me the little old lady down the street that don't know what a public record is. That's where I'm at on this whole issue, in a nutshell.
Well, and we need to know that the data, what was I wrote down here?
And if we can streamline to make it cheaper for the
If
person.
if we're not a searchable database, what is it going to cost for us to become that?
And we're not sure if it's entirely possible to do it if it's not even a crazier idea at this point. Then
Yeah.
like that they get every day, they give it to Steve, and then he complained about it because, hey, you didn't take this from me good enough. He complained. He's the one that said that. You didn't take this from me good enough.
So it didn't matter how hard you tried, how quick you tried to make it.
I got one more thing. Yes, please, but I think this will be important. The part where you get an email and you don't transfer the emails as they are, I call it a live email. You would put them in a PDF, is that right? And if you're going to help me answer this question.
Yeah, he was a question about this.
You get the emails from IT. I'm assuming I'm not telling you, I'm not really asking. You get the emails from IT, and they are in the email form as in, or have they been altered? In other words, can you click on one of those and send it back?
No, it's a long file, and it just has one after the other by date.
Okay.
It's chronological.
If you were to click on it, Bob's question, if you were to click on it, you would vote.
Correct.
That's it.
And then you could
Correct.
go to one of the 3 tiers back. You know how they'll be in the chain. Go 3 tiers back, click on that email address and send the email from there. To that guy.
You could go to the original third one back, because it's going to pick up every one of them. You see what I'm saying? You could get the original, then you could get the second.
See, I'm okay with screenshots, but you're not.
And that's what I'm saying is don't we give screenshots rather than that live? We don't hand over that live.
No, because they have to be redacted. Now, what I have done in the past is once Bethany finishes and redacts everything out of it that she sees, I'll put those emails on a disk.
And then it's
And
kind
it's
of live.
$1 a disk. And if there's 800 on there, you get 800 emails for $1. I don't sit and make a 15-cent copy of every single email and try to overcharge that person. If I can do it, just like I said, if building sends me an email with an attachment, this is the document they're after, I'll forward it on. It costs the requester nothing.
When you get it on that CD, then is it live to you? Is there a reason it has to be live? You know what I mean by
Don't want
live?
it live.
Well, I my form, he said he did it. I'm trying to figure out.
If I did ask,
The requester should only be able to view it, not to alter it.
You want clickable links.
He wants to click that link.
whoa.
Yeah.
The statute says whatever form it is, you're entitled to that.
But I think form
These come from content. That's what I thought was important to talk about.
And that has these come from content. I can ask for, you know.
That's the way we got it. With
Yeah,
Steve.
that's what I'm saying. It exists in that form.
Right, I'm talking about email.
I'm talking now. I'm talking about emails. You're entitled to get an email in the form that it exists, which means that it has, you're entitled to get it electronically. If it has a link or URL, you're entitled to be able to click on that.
No,
Yes, ma'am.
no.
That's why I knew there was going to be this. That's
That's
what
what
we're figuring
ask
out.
Heather.
Yeah,
I don't know, ask Heather.
URLs,
What you're asking for is a snapshot in time of something. You're not the way I understood it from the courses I took, the requester should never be able to manipulate the
it's a
document.
manipulation. That's what I think that there's.
Now, you can extract that however you like it, but that's the way it was told to me.
Ma'am, thank you for your time.
Not at
Yes,
all.
thank you, Virginia.
Not at all. I hope y'all get what you're after.
Are we going to adjourn? Have a